Yes, I was reading somewhere data like the agriculture census of 2011-12 and socioeconomic caste census of 2011. I was reading three important data. Like no more than 4.9% of farmers control 32% of India's farmland. A large farmer in India has 45 times more land than the marginal farmer. And approximately 56% of rural households own no agricultural land. Do you think, sir, this situation calls for more stringent land reforms 2.0?
We require land reform, but we require different kind of land reform now. To
Yes.
think of land redistribution in the present circumstances is only a daydreaming.
Yes. Yes.
After independence, there were issues of tenants, there were issues of jamidar, all those kind of things. Even at that time, we know how difficult it has been to redistribute the land. Still, almost all states they went for land ceiling act kind of things, and you
Yes.
know now there are some limits that only
No.
if land is used for other purpose that limit can be crossed. Otherwise, there are ceiling limits. Even those limits, if you compare our farmer with farmers say in Brazil, farmer in South Africa, or farmer in developed country, so you will find that our large farmer before them is a marginal farmers. So
Yes.
this is one kind of situation. We also have studies which shows that almost 50% of farmers they are not economically viable because of scale factors. If you have 400 square meter of land, but
It's very
agri business you will do on that to make living out of it. So to use these kind of statistics that in India 45% of the farmer are without land, you should not plug all sections of society and project them as poor landless people. In case of India, there is a trading community in village. In case of India, there is a service community in the village. And let me give you one statistics. Today, more than two-thirds of income of rural India originate in non-agriculture sector. Only one-third of the income in rural India originate in agriculture sectors. And you will find that this trend will be, it need to be strengthened, and this trend will further move in the direction in which it has been developing. And as a result, you will find that when we offer rural non-farm opportunities to people, they do not want to remain clung to 200 meters of land, which
yes.
doesn't give them adequate living. They look for better opportunities. So
Yes.
I feel that to talk about this kind of things, inequality, to say that if we redistribute the land, that will help us in achieving the objective. So redistribution of land kind of thing is now ruled out.
Ruled out.
The
Yes.
reform about which we talk, yes, we need reform in land area. The reform we need is that large number of landowner in rural India don't want to do cultivation for various reasons. They want to lease out their land. And
Yes.
there are large number of people who have some very small size of land or who have labor with them. They are want to stay in village itself. They want to take some land and do farming. That is issue of tenancy. That is issue of land lease.
Yes.
A few years back, Niti Aayog, sensing the situation on ground, prepared Model Land Lease Act. And
Yes.
we have been persuading all these states, please liberalize your land lease market so
Yes.
that those who want to lease out land, rather than doing it informally, let them do it formally.
Formally.
Let them without fear that if I lease out land, I will not be able to get it back from the tenants.
Yes.
And those who are taking land on lease, recognize them, allow
Yes.
them to get loan from the bank. Let them be eligible for Retu Bandhu support or what kind of PM Kisan etc. we have.
Yes.
So today we need a land reform, and that land reform should focus on liberalization of land lease market.
Yes.
States are required to come with the new land lease act which should facilitate this land lease activity between those who want to lease out and those who want to lease in. And already 2-3 states have done it, and I just want to give this message through your channel that the most progressive modern land lease law has been implemented by state of Uttar Pradesh. Other states should also look at it and they should follow it. So we need land reform 2.0, but that should focus on land lease. That should focus on clear land right. That should focus on land titling, and that should focus on consolidation of fragments, not redistribution of land. I think that this time is not.
Because in 21st century it is not possible to redistribution. It's better to we use idle resources that are lying somewhere. So that's a great thing. It's a great solution for the students as well, because I teach UPSC students economics. So it would be a very useful solution for them to write in the answers in the mains examination.